This is the Destiny Hour with Paul, psychic, healer, guidance counselor. I'm inviting your questions. Come in and drop a comment, and let's lift your load. So that's the Destiny Hour with Paul. We broadcast nightly at this time, 8 o'clock. If you care to drop a comment, that would be wonderful. If you care to share or just watch, that's fine with us. We're broadcasting live from South Africa, Johannesburg, and the weather is great today. Yes, Shay.
Greeting from Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Thank you.
Just starting a watch party over on your Facebook group.
Okay, if you hear a funny voice, that's my daughter with the funny voice.
Oh, Lisa says she's not feeling good today, Paul.
Lisa, what's the matter, my sweetie? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what the cards are saying. Is this work-related, Lisa? Are you a bit stressed at work? Well, the good news is, by Wednesday, you will be feeling better. So I'm going to put this down to a little bit of stress. I'm going to put it down to a little bit of a blue Monday, which spreads to a light blue Tuesday, if I can say it like that. So we've got a blue Monday, a light blue Tuesday, and it changes color on Wednesday. I do think you are taking a bit of strain. Stop it. Okay, it's month end, bit crazy. I understand that, but it's just a little mood. Can we say it like that? You'll understand. A little mood. And by Wednesday, hopefully you'll be as bright as my shirt, which I thought was salmon, but it actually looks pink. Now, I am a man, but you should be as bright as my shirt on Wednesday. So early to bed tonight, hot chocolate, and you'll handle tomorrow with ease. And then Wednesday you'll be skipping and whistling. Hope that helps you, Lisa. Welcome, new viewers. This is the Destiny Hour with Paul, guidance counselor, psychic. Any kind of advice, guidance that you need, please drop a comment and we'll answer and help you as best we can. This is a God-given talent, so there's no witchy nonsense going on. The idea is to help and guide people through any kind of issues you have, big, small or stupid, all questions answered. That's what I did want to say. Now, we're broadcasting from Johannesburg. Be as bright as my people through South Africa. Any kind of issues. Just getting feedback, have, big, small, or stupid.
My bad.
That's okay. It's weird because you hear yourself 4 sentences ago. Anyhow, doing this every day live from Johannesburg, and the idea is to make life a little bit easier. Okay, I have a website. Do you? Yes, I do. It's www.destinyhourwithpaul.com. Should you want to get a bit of background on me, or indeed make an appointment all around the world, we have PayFast and PayPal accounts. We can Skype. We can read on the phone. So it's all nice and efficient. For the South African viewers, say hello. And if you would like an appointment, 078 122 3584. That's 078 122 3584. And it's a full-time job. It's not a part-time job. So it's 7 days a week. Reasonable hours. I did get a phone call, an SMS once, and it was 2 o'clock in the morning. And the message read, "I can't sleep." So I SMS'd or text back. I said, "Thanks, neither can I now." So reasonable hours, please. It's 8 o'clock here in Johannesburg. So Google if you're outside the country. But usually UK is 2 hours behind. USA varies from about 6 hours to about 8 hours. So that's about, I would say, lunchtime in the US. Australia, I haven't a clue. It could be tomorrow already.
11 hours ahead.
11 hours ahead. It is tomorrow already. Anyway, I'm inviting comments. If you just joined, welcome. Any kind of advice, any kind of guidance you may need, drop us a comment.
I'm just inviting some more people to the watch party.
Okay, lovely, Shay.
People joining the group.
If you hear, beg your pardon?
We've got loads of people joining the group.
Lovely.
In a couple of days.
Welcome, everybody. If you hear a funny voice in the background, that's my daughter. It's not really a funny voice, I must be honest. It's a bit deeper than mine, actually. She is my everything, and she's doing all the tickly bits and all the technical bits. In fact, she does everything. I just come in like a diva and do the show. She does everything else. So, typical man, aren't I? Except I'm in a pink shirt tonight. Anyway, that being said, come on, give us some questions. Let's make your life a little bit easier.
Just trying to invite as many people as possible.
That's wonderful.
Paul, Lisa says she's on so many tablets, it's doing her head in.
Who's this?
Lisa.
She's on tablets.
Yeah, she said she's on so many tablets, it's doing her head in. She's worried about her health.
Wow. Wow. Lisa, didn't like that comment, love. Oh, okay. Wow. You should only be on 4 tablets. I think you're taking 7. Okay, that's the short. That's the short answer. But you've got to. That's too much. Too much. I don't think you can eat. I don't think you're actually drinking enough fluids. I don't know if it's a coffee thing that you're on, but it's giving you a headache, like you can't believe. It's giving me a headache. You should be down on the pills. I seriously would love you to get to the doctor and ask whether or not you actually need all those things. But for now, I'm getting a dehydration issue, and I'm getting your appetite. It's almost non-existent. So that's the delicacy that I'm getting at the moment. But I think you're on way too many pills at the moment, and it should be almost in half. So I'm asking you, should you be able to take the day off, and on Wednesday? You should be feeling better anyway. Just check that out, please.
We have a Keegan asking, "Hi Paul, I just wanted to find out how I can ease my mind from stress and depression."
Oh, Keegan, welcome. What you've got to understand about depression is it can be set off by various things. Okay, For instance, I'm not suggesting for 1 minute, but I'm just giving an example. It can be set off by diet. Anything that goes in your mouth, it can. When I say that, particularly pills or indeed alcohol. Now, I can hear you already saying that you're pretty good in that regard. Okay, but also if you take too much coffee, that can have the adverse effect. Rather than pick us up, it can drop us down severely. So if any caffeine is in your diet, okay, or alcohol, but I'm saying caffeine, then I need you to watch or guard against that. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, the second thing with depression, okay, you've got to understand firstly, depression is defined as anger turned inwards. Let me say that again. It's anger turned inwards. So if you're upset about a relationship, if you're upset about a job, or you're upset about life in general, okay, and you're not voicing that, what you do is you internalize it. And it goes around, and it goes around, and it goes around. Okay, it's got nowhere to go. And you keep replaying the same CD time again. Okay, so the short-term trick is to keep busy. Okay, so if usually we have too much time to think when we're depressed. So we've got to keep our minds busy. We've got to exercise more. Now, I don't want you to run a marathon, but I do want you to walk around the block or walk to the shops. Okay, that releases the good chemicals in us. Okay, and that gives a feel-good mood about us. Okay, chocolate is fantastic for depression. You know, we always say about the ladies giving them chocolate, and the ladies well know that chocolates make them feel better. Okay, and the other thing which I want to say, but sometimes it's so difficult, is intercourse. That makes you feel good. So often it's not possible to have intercourse. Okay, but it is possible to have a walk, and it is possible to watch the caffeine intake, and it is possible for you to get chocolate, and it is possible for you to think about other things. If you understand you're angry, okay, if you understand that tonight, then that is one step into controlling that. Okay? Do not be afraid to go to the doctor and say to the doctor, I'm depressed. Because you've no idea how many people are suffering from depression. It is a medical condition. It's not there's something wrong with you and you've got a disorder. Okay, it's a clinical thing. Okay, and it can be balanced. One thing that you must understand is that when you are depressed, the serotonin levels in our brain drop. Okay, and because of the agony and the thinking and nothing looks good. The best way to get those serotonin levels up is exercise, chocolate. I'm not going to say the other one because I've said it so much now. Or get to the doctors and ask him for antidepressants. Sounds terrible when you say it. I'm on antidepressants. I call them anti-dips. Okay, so if we put a nice name to it, and it can raise the serotonin, and we can get you back in the saddle, okay, that's what I'm about. Okay, you do that. I want you to come back to us and let us know how you're progressing. We're here every night. Okay, if you want to drop another comment, I'll only too glad to to answer, because depression is a monster. It's a monster, but this monster can be defeated. I thank you for coming on.
We've got some more people joining us.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul, taking questions on life, love, health, money, other people's money, other people's health, anything that's on your mind that is troubling you and we can make you feel better. Do call in, drop a comment. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, Facebook, and what's that? Instagram. Okay, got a website, www.destinyhourwithpaul.com. Should you want to have a look at my background, or you might want to make an appointment. All around the world we can do this, Skype, telephone. It's wonderful, this technology these days. Even though I'm still figuring out the fax machine. I don't know how it works, right? Okay, the other people that want to make an appointment in the South African area, it's 078 122 3584. That's 078 122 3584. Reasonable prices. Who would have thunk? Reasonable prices. Okay, we're here to help you guys.
Lovely comment from somebody saying we love your energy.
Wow, who's that?
I believe that is a Jerry.
Thank you. Little comments like that can make the day seem so much brighter. You know, we can take a lesson from that, just by being a little bit nicer to people. Okay. Do stand up for yourselves, however. But it's, you know, the lady on the till at the supermarket, give her a smile. And you might say, well, she's not smiling. Well, you try doing that for 10 hours a day and see if you smile. But make her life or her day a little bit brighter.
Marnu just joined.
Marnu, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Is it milk time?
I'll be waiting for questions.
Right. Excuse me.
Oh, mine's going a bit busy tonight, eh?
Yeah. It's Facebook show.
Oh, I see.
Just saying whatever they say on Facebook. Right, so I'm inviting you to ask any questions about love, life, anything that's on your mind, anything that you want to make you feel better. In the meantime, I will tell you about my creams and my atomizing spray. A few years ago, a person, he was a gardener, and he couldn't sleep. He lived in a shack. And I said to him, what's wrong? Because he wasn't his usual self. And he said, there's on the shack at 2 o'clock in the morning, every night, he's hearing, and he says he thought it was rats. He says, but no rats. And then he discovered that his ex-wife had been playing with black magic. So this poor guy couldn't get any sleep, and he said, you know, I felt so sorry for him. And so anyway, to cut a long story short, we developed a product to scare and take away the activity, the demonic or black magic. So he sprinkled my muti around, and I gave him some cream, and he came back the next day, and I said, how was it? He said he slept like a baby. So that was the start of the three products mainly that we have. One is protection, obviously from either dark forces or negativity, or protection from fear, anxiety. Okay, what's unique about the products is it's rubbed on certain areas of your body. Okay, and It empowers your chakras. These are energy points that we all have. And so we've got the protection one. Lots of my clients are looking for love. And that was another challenge for us. So we invented a love cream, atomizer, and we follow it with a daily prayer to invite love. 4 years ago, somebody very special and very lonely came to me, and the cream I actually gave her. And I need to tell you this, that person still has the cream 4 years later, and I saw it but 2 weeks ago. And only a little bit had gone from the jar, and they celebrated their 4-year anniversary. Just saying. So, we got the love cream. We also got abundance. Who doesn't need more financial success, more money, more security? So we developed that product as well. All available on the website at www.destinyhour.com. I've said that wrong. www.destinyhourwithpaul.com. Have a look. Shipped worldwide. This is what I want to tell you. I would not sit here like one of those telemarketing adverts on TV and buy one, get one free. I don't do that. I only believe that I sell stuff which actually works. So if you are looking for love, looking for money, or live in fear of anything, there is a solution. That's what I want you to know.
We have a question from Instagram.
Instagram, welcome.
From a previous viewer who you've spoken to before.
Yes?
Who says, friendly greetings, oh wise one. I trust that you had a great weekend.
Oh.
Could I perhaps pose a question to you?
Wow, this English is so upper crust. Is that Your Majesty the Queen?
He says, what do you see in store for my career path?
Oh, it's the Duke. Is it a boy? The Duke of Edinburgh. What do I see in store for his career? Yes? Sure. If you got so much attention to detail, this is a good thing. Can I call you Duke? You speak so nicely. You're very thorough. I like that. Are you thinking of expanding or perhaps doing an internet situation? Because I've got the world at your beck and call. I do hope you're a salesman. I really do hope you're a salesman, because if you're not, that's what you should be doing. You are so eloquent, thoughtful, caring. You're not scared. You're not scared. I love that. Okay, I want you to go with that gut instinct. It's very, very strong in you, and I want you to go and do it. I've got a feeling, it is in sales, but I've got a feeling it's for yourself. So if you've been thinking or toying with that idea, the next three months, okay, I don't want to say 3 weeks, I want to say 3 months, gives you time to do your homework, do the groundwork. I can tell you something else. You are a salesman, and you're going to do extremely, extremely well. Keep up the gentleman. People like that. I, for one, did anyway. And I wish you all the luck in the world, Your Majesty. Right, don't get old, people, because you have to drink milk. Heartburn. Anyway.
It would be a good
Ah, yes. Do you have any friends that you care about? Any loved ones? Well, why not share me? What you doing? Share me. It would help. It might even help them. You never know. So I would like you to share. If not, comment. If not, buy stuff on my website. Hey, you've got to do something. You can't just sit there looking.
Being quiet in the streets, no, it's good. People are watching.
Good.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Okay. Somebody watching is sick. Getting a female energy. Okay. And it's I want to say it's a chest pain, but it's definitely a woman because I'm feeling it here. Okay. It goes down here, and it kind of feels like also a stabbing in the back. If you know who this is, if you know who you are, okay, doctors, ASAP. It's more severe than you think. It's a lady, female energy, okay, probably maybe in her 50s, a mature, wise lady. Get to the doctors, please, it's here. I can even tell you it's the left-hand side. Okay, you do need to get to the doctors. Okay. 078 122 3584.
Very quiet, but people are jumping in.
People are jumping in. Okay, dead air is my worst nightmare. And to talk for an hour, if you aren't talking to me, it's very, very hard. Make my life easy and cool with a comment, please. We speak English in South Africa. So, come and I'm inviting your comments in English to South Africa. And let's see if we can help you with life, love, any other questions or issues that you may have.
Well, I think a good question I have is why are people afraid of psychics?
That's a nice question, Shay. Why are people afraid of psychics? Well, traditionally, the gypsies were regarded as filthy people and travelers who just squatted everywhere. To make their living, they sold junk, scrap stuff, scrap metal. And the women usually were gifted. But the stigma started then. And then there's a lot of psychics that less than reputable, can I say. But what the bad rap is that people think that you can read their mind. So a lot of people are scared. And it's really about picking up energy and then what is presented to me either through the cards or through spirit. So what a lot of people don't understand that it is a God-given talent, the real ones. It's an inherited gift. I had an aunt that used to read tea leaves. Now, for the youngsters who don't even drink tea, that's a really unique talent to have. And the tea leaves would be then displayed at the bottom of a saucer or a cup. And just from the tea leaves, they could read your fortune. Now, my aunt had the gift of reading tea leaves, and she used to do it for free. And she was, by all accounts, very, very good. So there is it's in the blood, my belief. And first, when I realized that I had this gift, it wasn't all my life. It was sort of later on in life. And my dog was very, very ill. And it wasn't like him. He was a jovial dog, happy dog. And I've got to tell you, I ran my hands across him without touching him. And we got... you couldn't see anything wrong with him, but his paw is where the bad energy I got. And it turned out his paw was infected. So that was the start of my journey. And there's a lot of other little things along the way, because you don't just sort of wake up one morning and decide, you know what, I don't want to go to work today, I'll be a psychic. It doesn't work like that. Although some psychics do. I've seen people on Facebook and what have you, people asking questions, and then them picking a card and then reading the book. You can't really call yourself a psychic. So this really goes on energy you're putting out, the energy I receive. What I did want to say is I say my prayers every day, and I say them for my clients as well. And I thank the good Lord for this gift, the ability to help. So you're right to be cautious of psychics. It's who you choose. You're absolutely right. But not all of us are bad. That's what I want to say. I can be bad, actually. I can be naughty, can't I?
You can be cheeky.
I can be cheeky, can be naughty. But on the whole, relatively good guy. That's what I like to think. Any questions? Or do I have to karate chop them?
People are very quiet tonight.
Being stingy.
But people are tagging their friends, so...
Good. Tag your friends. Share. Share me. It's milk time.
But your phone is going off a bit there. Someone trying to get a hold of you?
Yeah, I don't know who that might have been. However, I shall return the call. Somebody has said hi.
Wonderful.
So I'm going to say hi, but I'm going to spell it properly. How can you spell hi wrong? H-Y.
It's the Afrikaans way of saying hi, I believe.
Is it Afrikaans?
I think so.
We do help Afrikaans people on this show, provided you speak English. Hi. Anyhow, if you did want an appointment, it would be nice. 078 122 3584. You wanted a personal consultation. If you're in the Springs or Johannesburg area, then I'm in Springs. I just said that, didn't I? If you're in the Johannesburg area and you want to come to Springs, get your passport, come to Springs. Still very quiet. And I put on this pink shirt especially.
Next time you need to put on a tutu.
It's actually salmon. It's what the person in the shop said. It's salmon. I said, it looks pink. He said salmon. Anyhow, what is the time?
Time now is 8:30.
8:30. Come on, folks, drop your comments.
We're reaching the 35th minute of the broadcast.
Okay. Excuse me while I just check to see if anybody loves me. No, they don't.
Well, let's hope some people drop in with some more comments.
Yes, let's hope so. So, what have you learned tonight, good people? Do not be scared of psychics. And that you've got somebody to help you, should you need help.
Any readings for the week?
Hmm?
Any readings for the week? affirmations of the day?
Not at the moment, if I can say it like that. Not at the moment. So 078 122 3584 for personal appointments. Otherwise, www.DestinyHourWithPaul.com. And, got a little ring going on here.
Very awkward time to be phoning.
Yes, just on there.
Okay. We've got a very particular question.
Lovely.
From the gentleman that was on Instagram earlier.
Yeah. The Duke.
Yes, Duke. I have quite a peculiar question. Why do we have such a fascination, such an embedded fascination, for lack of a better word, with the Norse people and their culture?
I wonder if you're not your bloodline goes back to that to those people. That's what there seems to be something in your blood that is strong, a strong pull towards that sort of culture. I don't know. You also maybe like the cold weather. Why? Indeed, why? You know, it's. I think this is where you come from. You know, you're tracing your family tree, where you come from. It's a sense of identity. Nothing wrong. I mean, there's thousands of people that you've heard this that want to go back to Ireland because for some reason, they had a granny or great grandmother that was Irish, and there's a fascination with it. I also think, if you want to talk spiritually, I do believe that the Norse gods are calling you. So if you were planning an annual vacation, or to go see the Northern Lights, or to go see Denmark, Sweden, those areas, I think personally there's a pull for you. I don't know if you are single or on the look out for love, but that's the pull I've got for you. So I would love you to get exploring that part of the world, if indeed you can afford it. It's very, very expensive, but you need to go there. That's my shortened answer.
We have a question from Teresa, who would like to know about health and trying to find her purpose in life.
Wow. Welcome, Teresa. Nice to see you. Your health. Okay, Teresa, I don't know if you can give me a thumbs up. What I'm getting is the belly button region. Okay, that's where the health issues sit. Okay, I don't know if you battle with a colon or digest. That's where I'm getting the energy, and unfortunately, that's leaving you without any energy. And I'm really getting activity down here. Okay, so we got to look at diet. Okay. There's something agitating your stomach. And it's something I think you're taking every day. There's a milk aspect to you. I don't know if it's lack or you should be taking more milk. Okay. Okay, but you would know that. If it's a lack of milk, you need calcium, like I do for this heartburn that I've got. But you need calcium in your diet. Okay. The trouble is that you've got no energy. So the outlook in life at the moment is you with your sunglasses on. It all looks dark and not quite clear. And consequently, your attitude is down, if I can say it like that. The good news is that if you do start to control the activity that I'm getting down there, and it's very, very manageable, then part 2 of your question, okay, is going to be magical, because you're going to have a little bit more energy, a little bit more go in you, a little bit more stretch. When I say that, if you're used to doing things like that, you're going to be doing, I can do that. And it's all down to clearing that area up. I am to tell you, if you do, the rewards are going to be splendid. And splendid this year. This condition is manageable. It's like a car. I almost want to say like a car, but they say, change your oil. Everyone goes, nah, change your oil for. Okay, change your oil and put in a new oil filter. The car just goes better. Okay? Bear that in mind with the activity that I'm getting with and it's something to do with milk. I hope I helped you. Welcome, people all around the world. We're live, baby, live. Here with Paul, the psychic, asking questions, and I'll answer them as best I can. The idea is to help or guide people, give people hope, reassurance. So drop some comments. If not, share. There's somebody you know that needs some help. So share me. I think it's milk time too. Excuse me. Don't be shy to share. Don't be shy to have a look at the website. www.DestinyHourWithPaul.com and have a look. See if you'd like to make an appointment. Have a look at the shop where the creams are, magic creams, and life-changing creams, by the way. Shipped all around the world, so we can do readings on Skype, on the phone. Welcome, people. Paul Gerald, the psychic, here for your questions. So drop a comment. Gladly answer the questions and help any way we can. My daughter's in the background feeding me the questions. So if you do hear that, if the mic does pick, it's not you hearing funny voices. It's my daughter. She's got a funny voice. No, you're fine. I like your voice.
Maybe I could promote my YouTube channel.
So this is Destiny Hour with Paul. Waiting for some questions. That would be nice.
It's gone very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
There's 15 minutes left. I'm not sure if you want to call it a night or if you want to continue.
Well, is there any point waiting? I ask you.
Well, then again, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Recovering from the hangover for the weekend.
So, unless we get anybody in the next 30 seconds, I think it would be a good idea for me to go and join you again tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central African time. We do this every day, so if you have got a question and you've just joined us for the first time, maybe you want to think about it. I understand that. And drop some comments tomorrow. Teresa, I wish you all the best, but that condition can be managed. Keegan, you can beat that monster, my boy. Okay? You can beat it. And I want effort in there, and I want to hear back from you. Okay? And my Nordic Viking, the Duke, have a look at those beautiful Scandinavian countries. I think there's a pull for you. And you'll see, because I know something you don't. But I don't want to spoil the surprise. But you need to go. So, if you're all going to be stingy and just sit there, I'm going to have to say good night. And I wish you a peaceful day or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Love and peace.